Hey, what's up, Star Status? It's 3D the Rap Star, aka is the Benz Man, and in today's video, we got the Bentley going head to head against the S-Class Mercedes Coupe, in particular the 2015 models of both vehicles. And now, just in case you didn't know, the Bentley is just a glorified Volkswagen, but it's okay because the Bentley still today is one of my favorite coupes on the market. But the whole reason why you buy this over a standard Volkswagen is for the badge, for the prestige. That's why I don't like when people compare the RSQ8 and the Lamborghini Urus. The reason why I don't like that comparison is because if you're going for exclusivity, you're gonna go ahead and buy the Lamborghini, when in reality the Audi RSQ8 is in fact lower in price. And some people say it looked better. I mean, not to me though, but some people say it actually looked better when you could buy that. But the reason why you don't buy that is because the Audi brand is everywhere. So same thing comes in mind with the Bentley. The whole reason you buy the Bentley is you buying it for the badge. Now, I'm not saying the car is not prestige and it doesn't look nice, because it does. It's a total package. But the main reason why you go out and buy a Bentley over a Mercedes-Benz product is because the Bentley brand is less seen. So like I said, the Flying B, if you want the exclusivity, this is the car you're gonna get. And if you want more wow factor, it's gonna be the Bentley. So number one on the exterior is gonna go to the Bentley, just due to the fact that there are a lot of Mercedes-Benz on the market. So you probably wouldn't know if it was a C coupe or a S coupe. And I mean, car enthusiasts like us know, but to the naked eye, most people don't know and see a Bentley and are gonna be wowed. So number two is gonna come down to the inside. Yes, the interior. Now, this is a big one and this is huge for me because Mercedes-Benz do got certain S-classes with the Zenio packages, but the Bentley, everything on the interior comes down to hand-stitched or handmade with less plastic. Like, no lie, this interior looked like they ripped off cow skin. This looked like snake leather top. This looked like what you eat in the morning. This looked like pancakes and eggs interior, peanut butter and cream. But what it did lack was a proper digital dash. Like, look, it was still outdated. The infotainment center and components still looked old and still looked hard to work. No digital dash. But on the S Coupe, what's that? It's a digital dash. Some people does not understand how big that was in 2015 for these model year cars. For the S-Class to have a digital dash, the infotainment system was like lightning years ahead of Bentley, and some people just don't know that or just can't understand it. They just think Bentley, and here it's a way better car, but the infotainment system in general on the S-Class Coupe is way better. Now, the hand stitching on the interior is something different because Mercedes have a model that come with no Designo trim on the S-Class, and I don't know why they do that. I like to call this the bare bones model, but the better one indeed is definitely the Bentley. It's just more hand stitched, more handcrafted to give you that experience. The Mercedes, on the other hand, yes, does have a Designo, I might be saying that completely wrong, trim, but more hand stitched on the Bentley. So for the interiors, it's really close. Don't get it wrong now. Mercedes did a great job with the S. The only difference is the Bentley, you can tell it has more manual craftsmanship and hand stitching, meaning the people actually worked on the car, versus the Mercedes, a lot of factory parts put in besides those seats. All right, now it's gonna come down to price. Which one of these great and excellent cars? You cannot go wrong with either one, but it comes down to the price. So the MSRP on the top model for both were actually almost around the same price, but the Bentley on average is a little more in the cost. So we're not gonna do MSRP for MSRP. And I know you do not buy these luxury cars for depreciation, but if you were to pick one and you were to look at it, which one of these cars depreciate at a higher rate? Bentley lost about roughly 60 to 65%, with the S-Class Coupe losing 70 to 75%. Ouch, man, that hurt. When I bought my S Coupe, when I bought mine, at the time, it was around 70. And at the time, you know, some years passed and it went down to 30. And I was just like, man, these cars depreciate really fast. But like I said, we don't really buy them for that reason. But it is something to consider. The Bentley GT wins the wow factor. It won the wow factor. It has more hand stitching, more manual labor on the car, less plastic. The Bentley brand in general is less seen, so it come across as, man, that is the car to get. But us car enthusiasts, if you're still in the video, now we gotta really dive into it, because the 2015 Mercedes S-Class Coupe, when it came out, it had cologne in the dash that would spray and fill the cabin randomly, and you can pick from like different smells. The Bentley didn't have that. Like I stated earlier, the digital dash. The Bentley didn't have that. But the Bentley does compete in the sense that it does have massaging seats as well. But another thing that the S Coupe had over the Bentley was the self-parking. This car had self-parking assist, and it was amazing. It would literally search and scan for a park, and when it seen one, you just turned on the parking assist and let the car do the work for you. How amazing. Another feature the Bentley didn't have. And another feature was the 360 camera. Now, all these features are so important because when you are buying a luxury car, you want to know that you have the latest and greatest standard in all these categories, which the Bentley lacked. But like I said, to the naked eye, you might not notice that because you hear Bentley and instantly think it's a better car. I mean, it is in a sense for the wow factor, but when you really got into both of these 2015 models, feature for feature, the S-Class Coupe was better. It had the updated tech, and just everything felt newer on the car before Bentley went into another refresh. And so the clear winner, if you're actually a car enthusiast and want the better car, it's gonna be the S-Class Coupe. That is your winner year for year. And I'm not being biased. I love the Bentley GT. It's one of my favorite looking coupes ever. But it comes down to the Bentley being more prestigious and special to drive, and the S Coupe being way advanced in the technology department. Signing off, Benz Man.